on a date yesterday. First time in a minute. Don't often do it. Time, energy, care. I also don't meet that many girls. I also don't like DMing girls on Instagram. Like I'd much more prefer to meet them in real life. But as the theory goes, like there aren't as many real fit birds in Bali as you think, because you'll see them on a Gojek and then they'll disappear. You'll never see them again. The Gojek girl phenomenon. I'm pretty sure they just come to villas and just lie there all day, go to the gym at a random time every day. There's no pattern, and that's probably it. Maybe a Pilates session as well if you're lucky. But that's the Gojek girl phenomenon. So I DM'd this chick on Insta a while ago because she was liking all my videos. I was like, she followed me. I was like, that's a green flag. Like I'm at the traffic lights, amber light, green light, let's go. And I noticed a few things from the date, to be honest. A few things about life. One is that I talk quiet because she talked quiet. So it was almost like two deaf people on a date. What? Sorry? And I don't like sitting close to people that, like, really. I like my personal space, so I give people theirs. I want to be able to twist and turn and jive and hive. I'm like this. Twisting, leg up, arms down. I'm not fidgeting. I like to move around and I like to have fun. So yeah, it wasn't like sat excessively close. So there's a lot of whatting going on, which wasn't that bad. But I realised that I much prefer being quieter than louder. If you're the loudest person in the room, then everyone has to listen. If you're not the loudest person in the room, then people have to choose to listen. And I'd much rather give people the choice. This is also something that I realised yesterday is whenever I go on a date, I give girls way too many options. They don't want to decide at all. And I don't even care about the decision. So it's like a weird up mix where it's like I don't care what the outcome is, I'm just doing it to be nice. They don't even want to have the decision anyway because they don't care what the outcome is. So yeah, I'm gonna stop if I go on any more, which I'm sure I will, but not right now. Yeah, I'll let them make little to no decisions. I kind of like throwing up the options. One, because I love an option close. I think you can do this or you can do this. So like my go-to, my like ingrained brain is fish or meat. Like, I don't mind. I'm like, just choose one. For me, it's just an easy way to close. But like girls want to be feminine, they want to float around, they want to be in a decisionless life that has no stress, low pressure, which I rate fairly envious of it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna let them make less decisions or pose less decisions, and I wouldn't say it's because I'm not in control, I just don't care. I'll make enough decisions all day every day, and they have to be fairly swift ones. Choosing what we eat is not a decision I like. So like when I go for dinner now, I'll either just wait until someone orders, and if I like it, I'll just be like, yeah, give me that. I don't give a or I'll just ask the server, waiter, waitress. I'll be like, what do you recommend? Did it yesterday. I recommend the white snapper, the wagyu tartar, shrimp, spaghetti. Cool. They'll do. Like, it was sound. It's quite a fun way to order as well because it's like, you don't know what you're going to get. You don't have to look at the menu. You don't have to decide. You don't have to do anything. Like, what do you think is going to be good? Give me that. Boom. So yeah, another thing I kind of worked out is I think I love the brain. I think I love the brain. No other way to say it. Because I'm thinking like, is there a mismatch in energies? I'm chill, she's chill. Too much chill. The frequency doesn't work. It's like eating dinner with two spoons. It works, but like it's not your primary option. So I'm thinking, do I need someone who's higher energy with a bit of wild in them or some X wild? You know, there used to be a Mustang, now they live on a ranch, you know? Maybe X Wild would work. But yeah, that's to be decided. And I'm not in a rush to decide that one. But I was just thinking, you can be super chill like me, but you'd have to like doing water sports and activities and stuff. You'd have to like talking about the brain. This isn't a dating profile video either. This is on my mind from yesterday, so I'm dumping it. Gotta like the brain. If you're chill, you gotta like doing stuff as well. Ideally wild, but maybe like used to be more wild, now you're less wild. Yeah, tough. Dating must be tough. I don't know how people do it. I guess you just have to go through this like prospecting. The more people you can meet, the more likely you are to meet someone who fits, someone who rides your bike, someone who can fit on the stump pegs on the back of the bike, sit on the handlebars. But yeah, it's gonna be a minute. I don't know if you can see this guy grafting this morning. Just that. Got his trowel out. I don't really miss being on site. There is an element of graft to it where you wake up, you have a dart, and hit the tools for a few hours, have a cup of coffee, or another dart, hit the tools for another couple of hours, coffee, dart, lunch, tools, few more hours, coffee, dart, like that's it. And all I used to do was have my headphones in, listen to books, podcasts, music, whatever, just download info. So I feel like the tools is a good place to be, especially if you don't have to like wear a helmet, don't have to wear high vis, you can just go skins in the summer, you get a mad tan. I think Fred's up. That's probably going to be the end of the video. Fred! Well, that was my process of the date. It was fun. Cool girl, pretty girl, northern girl as well from the UK. Never really been on a date with a northern chick before, influencer chick. I think that's probably one of the funnier things that comes with having more followers. Most people don't care, but I'm sure a lot of people do it because they just want to get girls with more followers. So an easy way to do it is to have more followers. Very lame, but there'll be a lot of truth to that. Smoked a lot of ciggies yesterday. Won't even mind, they were hers. Yeah, lungs don't feel great this morning. I've been pretty good with not smoking them, unless it's for a video. We're back on the cigars for now. Quite a good name for a cigar. But yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. Apart from my GoPro is fixed. Came to Changi for a day. There's quite a lot of people here that I know that have flown out recently that I can go and see. Wouldn't mind polishing off James Bond book today, and that's it. Just chilling. Weekend, isn't it? No stress. Chilling. Much love. Subscribe. Bye for now. Ciao, ciao.